Hello, welcome back to CotoGAMES Summoners Wars Pro in the Making. And welcome back to another episode of Free-to-Play Perspective. We're gonna discuss this event and we're gonna see which one is going to be the best way to take advantage of this event as a free-to-play player. Alright, so this event is going to be Elia's Sky Island trip. So Ellia is going to go on vacation for 8 days and she wants us to join her on this event that will start on March the 13th, and this event will end on March the 26th, and the rewards will be available until March the 27th. So try to collect all of the rewards before March the 27th. Alright, so formations will be available each day, and you need to complete all formations of that day before you're able to go to the next following day. So let's talk about the rewards that you're gonna get on a daily basis for every one of the days, and then we're gonna talk about the ways to complete these missions. So for day one, you're gonna get 100 energy as a reward. For day two, you're gonna get a mystical scroll. For day three, you're gonna get 100 crystals. For day four, you're gonna get 200 energy. For day five, you're gonna get 50 summoning stones. For day six, you're gonna get two mystical scrolls. For day 7, you're gonna get a 4-star max level Rainbow Moon plus a 12-hour experience booster. For day 8, you're gonna get one Light and Darkness scroll. So this is amazing. Just play and follow the rules for this event, play the daily missions, and also complete these daily missions for every one of these days on this event, and you're gonna get a Light and Darkness scroll. So what actually do you need to do to get these rewards? First of all, complete all daily missions for each day. For the first day, is using energy, powering up runes, enter the arena 5 times, use to your friend monster or mentor 1 time. So that's pretty easy and pretty easy to explain. It's self-explanatory because it's something that you do on a daily basis in the game, using energy. How do you use energy on the game? When you open the game, you go to the guild battles, and going to the guild battles is gonna you're gonna be using 30 energy per guild battle. So two guild battles a day is gonna be 60 energy, so that way you don't have to worry about spending energy. As well, you need to spend energy as well on farming runes, and you need to enter the arena on a daily basis because playing the arena it's mandatory of this game. You need to complete the arena. You need to use all of the arena wings whenever you have them available, so that way you can get the glory points for you to upgrade the glory buildings for every day. So now we have two of these steps covered, and power up our runes 5 times. It's gonna be really easy. Just get any rune you have and power it up, and use a monster friend or a mentor's friend monster 1 time a day. So the day one is really easy. For the day two, you need to clear the scenario 20 times. So it's just going to the scenarios like going to Famon Hell 1, and the best way to take advantage of this event is trying to complete this event as fast as possible so you can keep on moving and playing your game. If you don't want to play the Famon Hell, you can just go ahead and play Famon 1 normal, because by playing Famon 1 normal, the payback that you get for the energy that you use is really high. So basically, you're not gonna be spending a lot of energy, neither a lot of time to get to play the 20 times on this scenario mode. You make a wish like you usually do, and you are gonna easily get 50,000 mana stones by farming runes or by selling runes. It doesn't say here that selling a rune is not gonna count for getting the mana, but playing Fame on Hell is gonna get you mana as well. But if you don't wanna spend a long time clearing the events, just play Fame on 1 normal. So that way you're gonna get the 20 scenarios cleared that you need, and also the mana. You can get the mana from playing the Kairos dungeon, farming runes as you usually do. It's really easy to get 50,000 mana, right? And again, you need to visit one of your friends' island 1 time, and that event for day 2 is going to be completed. So for day 3, to get 100 crystals reward, we already talked about how using the energy. Acquiring a rune is just playing Kairos dungeon, farming dragons, giants, and that's gonna be really easy. Enter the arena. We also talk about the arena. Remember the arena, when you get to the arena, play the rivals, so that way you can get the crystals for the rivals every day. and sending social points to a friend one time. Remember, when you complete the daily missions and you send social points to 5 friends, you're gonna be getting 5 additional arena invitations. So you can go ahead and get more glory points to upgrade your buildings. For day 4, the reward is going to be only 200 energy. That's not going to be like an amazing reward, but that will be a lot of giants or dragons runs or necropolis runs. And once you do, for example, these runs, actually, to get this reward, you need to clear the Chaos Dungeon 20 times. So just play dragons as many times as possible. Remember, the secret dungeon and the Hall of Heroes will not count. So play dragons, giants, or necropolis, and you're gonna be good with this. And if you play just dragons and necropolis, you're gonna get 200,000 mana stones really easy. And then you're gonna use those 200,000 mana stones by powering up monsters or by powering up runes as well. And you need to summon a monster, a 3-star monster or above one time, and you need to complete the defense formation. So how to complete an arena defense formation? Just go ahead and the defense that you already have, just switch it and tap on complete, and that's gonna be it, and you're gonna have 200 energy right away. You can save the energy for the next day, because the next day is gonna be using 100 energy. Use 30 crystals. We already talked about this, so let me focus on the ones that we have not talked about. So how to use the 30 crystals efficiently? Play dragons, play giants, play necropolis, and make a refill. By making the refill, you just go ahead and use the 30 crystals, and that part of this event is going to be completed right away. The arena, you need to play it on a daily basis, so it's gonna be something we don't need to discuss at the moment. And powering up a rune 10 times. You have two options here. One of the options is going to be to power up the runes that you actually need, that the ones that you have on the monster, but that one is gonna have, you're gonna have to spend a lot of mana to complete the 10 times. But you don't actually need to have successful power ups. So just try to power up the runes in 10 times is gonna be enough. And if you don't have the mana to do that on the high quality runes that you have, do it on the low level runes that you have, because it's gonna be really easy to power up a rune 10 times, right? So for the next one, on day 6, to get the 2 mystical scrolls, you need to acquire 200,000 mana stones. And the easiest way to get mana on the game is going to be by playing dragons or necropolis, because giants, you don't get too much mana in return when you play giants. So just play dragons until you get the 200,000 mana stones. You're gonna be able to power up the throne 10 times with that. It says here that you need to clear the scenarios 30 times as well. So again, we already talked about how to clear the scenarios efficiently. You have the option to activate an experience booster or play the Famon 1 normal mode, because the return that you get in energy is going to be higher than the one that you get on hell mode. And you need to evolve a monster, a 4-star monster or above. So if you activate an experience booster here for this day, it's not actually bad, because you're gonna get the 200,000 mana stone that you need. You're gonna be able to clear the scenarios 30 times, and you're gonna be able to evolve a monster, a 4-star monster, and get everything ready for the 8th day of the event on day 6. For day 7, really easy to clear as well. You just need to use the 100 energy. We talk about it. Guild battles. The world boss as well is gonna get you 60, 90 energy by just playing the world boss, the guild battles, and you just need to use 10 more energy. So you can actually use the 10 energy by playing the giants or dragons. And then you make a refill. You have done 2 of them already. And then you need to power up a rune. It's really, really easy. Day 7 is just piece of cake. Right, for day 8, as you already prepared on day 6 with an experience booster, and you were evolving monsters, and you kept a monster, a 5-star monster ready to be evolved, then you can just evolve the monster right here and play the Kairos dungeon to get the runes that you need. Clear the scenarios because you already had activated the experience booster. If you only activated it for one day, don't you worry, because on day 7 you got a 12 hours experience booster to keep on playing the game. So it's actually helping you move through the game, because you always need to 6-star something. Remember, now let's go ahead and read this to make sure. Summoning performed using monster pieces will not count for the summon, and evolving rainbow moons will not count as well. So this event is really easy to do. It's just trying to do your daily missions plus these additional daily missions to get more rewards. So keep in mind that by you farming runes, you actually have to farm runes on the game. So if you are farming runes and evolving monsters and you also get rewarded for doing what you need to do on the game, this is pretty amazing. And you're gonna get this light and darkness scroll at the end of the 8 days, and you just need to wait a couple of more days and you're gonna be able to have the for the daily login, the light and dark scroll, because it's gonna be 21 days. Where's my Ellia so I can show you real quick? There you go. So remember that you also get a light and darkness scroll when you do the login, the daily check-in event. So it's almost there. The event will start on the 13th, and we're gonna be able to get, and a couple of more days after we completed this 8-day trip with Ellia, we're gonna be able to have two light and darkness scroll. And also remember that TOA is almost resetting. So if you wait for TOA to reset and you clear up to floor 90 on TOA normal and TOA hard, you're gonna have four light and darkness scrolls that you can go ahead and use for summons. And it is not actually like something for sure that the more scrolls you summon, the higher the success rate is going to be. But the possibilities, at least we feel like the possibility to get something good is going to be higher as well. So try to save the scrolls and then open up everything together and clear this event as fast as possible, because it's really easy, so you can keep on with your game, and it's gonna be the same as keeping up with your game while getting this event completed. It's gonna be really easy to do. Now, guys, I do thank you very much for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day.